Alrighty folks, so I actually wanted to make this quick video on Moldavite channeling, and I actually wanted to show you guys one method, right? One method that you guys can actually use to Moldavite, to channel by using Moldavite, right? And for those of you who don't know, channeling is basically like connecting with a higher source and bringing down that information down here on Earth, right? And when you use Moldavite, you can really connect and channel with higher beings or higher frequencies, so to speak. And I personally love working with, my higher self and more importantly, channeling what God wants me to do in my life. And so that's why I really use Moldavite, to really hear and to distinguish God's voice from everyone else's, including my own. And so what I have here, guys, is my Moldavite. This is actually all the Moldavite that I have right now. And I have 12 pieces total. And I'm actually using a quartz piece just because it magnifies all the Moldavite extremely well. And in my pocket, I actually have some hematite to ground me as well. So I won't be stuttering as much since I am grounded. And that is actually one of the main keys, guys, to bringing down and channeling is to having a very strong grounding stone. And if you guys need grounding stones, go to my website and I'll put the link below. And I believe I have some petrified wood, and I'll be adding some other grounding stones that you guys can go ahead and acquire if that's something you guys need. And so so having a good grounding stone, like I said before, is very, very, very crucial to being able to channel this energy. And so what I like to do, guys, is I like to actually have the Moldavite out by me so that the energy is flowing in my aura, so to speak, flowing in my energetic field. And it's funny that I talk about this, and I am a Christian, and I do believe in God, and I know that these stones, these tektites are actually really good tools that we can use to accomplish the will that God has for us. And so, like I was saying, what I like to do is put all the Moldavite out. I like to use quartz anytime I feel like I need to amplify the Moldavite and make it stronger. And I also use more quartz, like I said, if I need to magnify the Moldavite more, I will use more pieces of quartz as well. And so once I have it all out, I have a sheet of paper and a pencil, right? And I like to free write, right? I like to free write. And before I free write, I go at it with a purpose. I go at it with an intention. Like maybe I want to resolve something that seems to be coming up for me using Moldavite, maybe some things from my past, maybe, certain people, that I may have had, a relationship with, or I want more clarity about a certain situation that happened in my life, or, maybe even right now in the moment I'm having some kind of issue or some kind of challenge or trial, and I need guidance, right? So whatever it is, guys, whatever you guys kind of like want answers for, go at it with that intention first and foremost, and really go at it with an intent. That would be my biggest recommendation. Don't just go at it just free writing, although you can if you just want to see what's in there, if you want to maybe unwind your mind from all the things that you think about on a daily basis. If you just want to free write, that's fine. But if you really want like an answer to something, go at it with an intention, go at it with a purpose, and then start writing, right? Start writing, how you feel about it. Ask as well. Ask the question before you begin. Like, I want to know such and such and such, or I need help with such and such and such, or, I need guidance on such and such and such. And then as you're going through that and as you're writing through and, just then start free writing, maybe like how you feel or, what do you know so far? Just things like that, especially with the Moldavite out in the quartz. All of a sudden, you'll just start to feel like there's some answers that are coming up from way beyond your own mind, right? Answers that are very heavenly, answers that are full of wisdom. And you start to distinguish, and I've already made a video about this, but I might make another video again later on how to distinguish the voices that you may hear, because like I said, for me personally, I've had 3 voices that I've needed to learn to distinguish, and right now the main challenge is distinguishing my voice, distinguishing God's voice over my voice, because they sound very similar, but that's something I'm definitely still working on, and it gets easier over time. It's been getting easier over time. And so, guys, when you start to write, don't feel pressure to just, stick to 1 page or a couple pages. If you need to write a whole book, feel free to do so. Or maybe you just don't even need to write that much. Maybe you'll get your answer very quickly, or get that answer channeled very easily. And, don't really overthink it. Just write. And then you'll know intuitively when you can stop writing, or if you still need to write, or maybe you're led to take action, right? Maybe you're led to take action to get the answer, right? Either way, guys, if you want to channel, for new information, this is a great way and a great source to do it. Now, you don't have to have the Moldavite on your paper. I'm just showing this to you guys so that you guys can see the Moldavite. I love looking at the Moldavite. It's so precious and beautiful and unique. And I'm also using it to create these videos to give you guys the best information as possible. So, but you don't have to have the Moldavite on your paper, although you can if you want to, or you can create a little sacred, spiral around it, or whatever you feel guided to do. Some people do triangles. I've been working with triangles and different geometrical shapes to see what kind of energy I get from it as well. And I'll probably make a video on that as well. Even with squares, triangles, circles, rectangles, you'd be surprised how these different shapes provide different types of energy. So, if you guys definitely want me to make a video on that, leave a comment below, like geometrical shapes, and I'll definitely do that later on. And so, yeah, guys, that's basically what you guys do to channel. This is one method, at least, that you can use to channel information from a higher being, a higher frequency down here on Earth. You can do it through just free writing, having a purpose in mind, and just writing until you get that answer, or you are led to take action to get that answer as well. So guys, hopefully guys you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe as well, guys. And if you're looking to get Moldavite as well, or grounding stones, I will be updating that my website page today, so you guys can go check out some new grounding stones as well. So thank you guys for watching. I send you guys lots of love, and I will talk to you guys soon.